Today, we will be discussing why France is a good country for foreign investment. Why should you invest in France in terms of culture for conducting business, economic environment, and political environment? France is located in Western Europe and shares its borders with Belgium and Luxembourg in the north, Germany, Switzerland, and Italy in the east, and with Spain in the south. The climate in France is temperate and they experience mild temperatures year-round. The currency used in France is the euro because they are a part of the European Union. The main language spoken is French, and the majority religion practice is Catholic. Many of the people take pride in their nation and government. France is known worldwide for its unique culture and customs. There are many cultural aspects that appeal to international businesses. Fashion, architecture, history, cuisine, and art are just some of the many aspects of culture that are prevalent in France. Paris is known for high-end fashion houses that boast designers such as Coco Chanel or Yves Saint Laurent. Their influence on fashion has influenced designers from around the world. The French have a specific style of architecture that have created famous buildings and monuments, such as Gustave Eiffel, who designed the Eiffel Tower. Many must-see structures are the Arc de Triomphe, Pont Neuf, which is the oldest bridge in Paris, and the Palace of Versailles, where Marie Antoinette lived. Art is another aspect of culture that is apparent in major cities. France is home to many of the most famous museums, such as the Louvre, Musée d'Orsay, and the Musée de l'Orangerie. Cuisine is regarded as one of the most important parts of the lifestyle and is viewed as a time to socialize. Breads, cheeses, and wines are common necessities during a lengthy dinner. World-renowned bakeries and restaurants attract people from all corners of the globe. There is so much history and well-known establishments that make millions of people travel to France every year. Paris is the most visited city in the world, as many want to experience authentic French culture. The total spending of France and foreign tourists represented 36 billion euros. That's about 6.5% of France's GDP. 72% is in the restaurant and catering industry, 15.5% is in the hotel industry, 4% is in the travel agencies, 1.5% is in outdoor accommodation, which could be campsites or mobile homes, and 4.5% is in thermal spas. Any business will have a good opportunity at success due to the diverse consumer base and cultural elements. So once you've decided to invest in France, you must familiarize yourself with the business etiquette of the French. The French are very proud of their language, so you must make an attempt to speak a few phrases. They will appreciate the effort. When meeting someone for the first time, it is important to use the vous form instead of the tu form for the word you. Vous is a form used in formal settings to show respect, while tu is reserved for more closer or intimate relationships. It is important to dress professionally and to speak patiently and articulately. Manners are important, and it is deemed rude to snap your fingers, speak with your hands in your pockets, or speak while chewing gum. It is significant to be familiar with the French business model, so if you want to propose long-term strategies or other important decisions, you must speak to the CEO, which is the PDG in France. Developing personal relationships and alliances are also important in business. Lunch is an important time to strengthen business relationships and further discuss business details. Topics of discussion that are encouraged are culture, history, and politics of France, or the politics of your own country. Topics of discussion to avoid are asking personal questions or personal political opinions when first acquainted. Also, avoid criticizing Napoleon Bonaparte because he is a symbol of the French spirit. In business meetings, one must be familiar with the nonverbal communication, spatial, and time perception. Politeness and good posture is very important when socializing with others. Good manners, such as opening the door for others, are a sign of being educated and having a good upbringing. The French have reserved face expressions, which some Westerners may interpret as rude or expressionless. The French enjoy a lot of personal space. There is a difference between a public and a private relationship in terms of space distance. When two people are being acquainted, this is considered a public relationship. Once they become close friends, it is acceptable to sit closer to one another. The French are a polychronic culture. They value individuals and relationships more than time schedules and appointments. During a meeting, it is common for people to interrupt each other. This is to engage others in a debate or argument, and this leads to a better exchange of ideas. French culture has a huge impact on the values in the workplace. Using Hofstede's scoring system, France scored a 71 on individualism. This means they value private opinions. In meetings, speaking out and open communication is encouraged. In power distance, they scored a 68. This means a hierarchy is accepted and superiors have more privileges and are respected. France is a feminine country with a rating of 43. Dominant values in society are caring for others. Being competitive within the workforce or the workplace and showing off material successes is unfavorable. Uncertainty avoidance index is how a country reacts to change. France scored an 86, which means they value rules and security. There is a lot of planning and academic research done to have a detailed idea of the future. French scored a 39 on long-term orientation, which means they are a short-term oriented society. They place traditional social values at a high importance. Managers are judged on short-term results, which are based on quarterly results. This is because consumers demand immediate gratification and society is focused on quick results.